Hey friends, Nibs again. Wanted to get out and do a little shooting tonight. Another nice warm night. Had a very hot day today, but today was another nice day. No rain. Got no wind out here, so got no excuses except for my own typical ones. Just me loosen up behind the wheel, right? So anyway, I brought out another cool old one from my, it's not terribly old, another old one though from my collection. This one is a Remington, and it's a model 540X. It's a pretty cool old gun. The date code on this one shows that it was made in, it's AX, so A is black, BLAK, March, and Y is 1974, so March of 1974. So this particular one, most they had 540Xs, and then they switched over in 74 75 time frame to a 540XR, which had this more target type stock. The 540Xs were a little bit not quite as heavy as these, but mine does say 540X on the barrel, not 540XR like most of the XRs would. So I think this is probably somewhere in the middle of that transition where they were probably using up the last of the 540X barrels and actions and putting them in these newer XR stocks. Does have a adjustable butt plate for length of pull, which is pretty cool. Also can adjust it up and down for different cheek welds and things like that. So it's pretty cool. This particular one, I bought it. Did not have any sights on it, and it did have scope rings already attached to it. So I mounted this Weaver K6 scope, which is a really nice scope, really clear. I did just recently purchase some the proper Redfield sights for this, and actually just came in the mail today, but I do need to source the little block that it mounts to back here and the thumb screw for it. But I got most of the sights already, so one of the fellow Facebook guys had that to offer, and I bought them from him. So I don't want to take too long here. My light's waning pretty fast here, even though it looks like it's pretty bright from the camera, but the sun's dipping down behind the trees pretty fast, so it's going to be dark pretty quick. So I do have a target at 50, and I do have a target at 100, and I'm not sure where I'm shooting pretty good at 50. I'm not sure where my impacts are gonna go at 100, so we'll have to play that one by ear. I can't remember, it's been quite a while since I've had this one out for any shooting, and I can't remember what it prefers. I did try some standard velocity before I started the video, and didn't seem to group real well, so I am shooting some Federal auto match now. It's about 1,200 feet per second, almost high velocity type, and we'll see how that does. Light's just dim enough I can't really see the bullet impacts on the target now, so I'm not really sure what we're doing. So that was 3 at 50. Let me go out to 100 here. This thing really does have a very nice trigger on it. Very light, very crisp. I probably should get I really should buy a proper trigger scale. In the past I have used a fish scale, which gets you, an approximate weight, but I really would like to know what some of these nicer triggers that I have in my collection are doing. I know the Wire Roush HW660 that I got. That thing's got to be in the low ounces at least. So there's 3. Maybe I'll do another 3 at 50. We'll have something to compare. I can kind of see the impacts at 50 here, so they look like they're pretty close together. So the sights that I got does have the mount for the front of the barrel and the front globe sight. It's Redfield 75 for the back. Like I said, I just need the little block that actually attaches to the rifle that the sight itself connects to. So anyway, take you out there and show you that target now. Well, I'll show you both of them. I'll show you 50 and then I'll show you 100. I'll do 2 different little clips. Alrighty friends, here's my target for my 540X at 50 yards. So this first one, that might have just been cold bore. The other ones are looking a little bit better. So this was with Lapua match, and it just didn't group. But this one over here was with the Federal Auto Match, 1200 feet per second, and this one here was also with the Auto Match. Not the best groups in the world, but they're not bad. I wasn't doing my due diligence with the breathing and trigger control either there. So and then this last one I actually shot after I shut the camera off from the main video, and this is a Gila Super Extra Standard Velocity 40 grain lead round nose bullets. So that actually shows some promise right there. I think I might do some more testing with that one later on, but overall, not a bad looking bunch of groups at 50 yards here. So, alright, I'll take you out to 100. Alrighty, friends, I'm out here at 100 yards, and I only see 2 groups on the target. So I think maybe I was sighting up here at the upper bowl, thinking there would be some drop. And I'm assuming that these 2 are with my Federal Auto Match, which is the faster ammunition. But overall, I mean, they're actually not bad groups. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I did shoot a group with the. So this was a test shot I shot before I started the video, but I did shoot a group at this target as well with the Gila, and it appears to probably went underneath. So I'll have to play around with that sighting a little bit more, but kind of surprised at the look of those groups at 100 yards with that final gun. But anyway, back to the video. Anyway, so I wanted to get this out and do a little video on it. It's something I've had in my collection for quite a while now, and it's a pretty cool little gun. But let me get you a little look at it here in some light. But a real kind of a plain looking piece of wood, but real pretty finish on it. Not a lot of figure. It does have a full length rail for a hand stop if you were so inclined to do that. I don't believe this adjustable buttstock is factory, but I'm not 100% sure about that myself. But it does help out with the length of pull because it being adjustable and everything, so that's really nice. Nice little Weaver K6 scope. And I'll give you a look at the other side here. So this action, this is a 540X. If you are familiar at all with a model 580 or 581, you'll recognize that bolt and bolt handle right away. That was kind of a more sporting rifle type of arrangement. That was their action. They came out, I think, in the 60s or early 70s with that, and then they made a nice target rifle like this with it, and also some sporting rifles with the same type of action. So anyway, hope you enjoyed this video. Just did a little quick shooting for you, and if you enjoyed the video, like, share, and subscribe. Also, down below in the description, there'll be links for my collector's pages on Walnut, on Facebook, and on MeWe. Walnut and Steel also, that is the name of them on there. Talk about good old stuff like this all the time. And anyway, hope you enjoyed the video, and we'll see you on the next one. Have a great day.